Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my NHL 20 custom franchise mode here in Alaska. In the previous episode, we finished up the 2022-2023 regular season, and we finally got into a very good spot in the seeding for the playoffs. We dominated a 48-win season. Yes, there were a few iffy points here and there, but the past two seasons we fought tooth and nail to the very last game to make it. We are first in the Pacific Division going up against the New Orleans Steamers. You know, even with the 104-point season, that's not even close for first place. The Prague Lions, whom we made a trade with in the offseason, sent them Sorokin for cap space reasons to get Nils Lundqvist from Prague, and they still had a great season, so it definitely didn't affect them. Third in the league, I believe this might be our highest finish in the Three Thumbs Up Hockey League ever, and finally, we have home ice to start the postseason. Here is the playoff tree. Let's go through it really quickly. You got the Manitoba Icemen versus the Atlanta Thrashers, Saskatoon versus the Houston Cosmic, Seattle versus the Hawaii Vipers, and the Alaska Bears versus the New Orleans Steamers. Now, I was on Twitter the other day, and don't get me wrong, I keep up with sports, I do, and I just found out there's a WNBA team called the Seattle Storm. So, I just find it really funny. Whatever. I think there might be a team called the Houston Cosmic as well, but this is the Three Thumbs Up Hockey League, so I don't care. And in the East, you got two international teams, actually four international teams going off against each other in the top two brackets right there. Stockholm with Jeffrey Woodworth versus the London Royals, who was the best team in the league last year. Prague versus Helsinki. Montreal makes the playoffs versus the Michigan Fuel. And then you got the New York Americans versus the Berlin Brewers. Another year where you have way more international teams in the postseason than Atlantic Division. So you'll probably see another international division team make it to the finals this season. But I've been saying this for a while. This team has been so much better overall. This team is looking gorgeous. Look at this team and tell me that it isn't up there with every other single team in the league. We should be the best. Like our forwards, our defensemen, we are a very capable team. We had a few injuries here and there this season, but we are capable. But a big if going into the postseason was an injured Mads Søgaard. For the fourth year in a row, we've had a different starting goaltender in the regular season. But going into the postseason, Jesper Wallstedt, the 20-year-old Swedish goaltender, is going to have to step up for us and be that guy, because I believe Søgaard isn't going to be back until close to the end of this month. So that is going to be a lot to deal with. And the plan is, we need, a big need this year is to make it past the first round confidently. We have not made it past the first round yet. This year we're going up against the 43, 29, and 10 New Orleans Steamers in the last 10 under 500. So I'm wondering what they look like. Do they have any firepower here in New Orleans? Let's go ahead and check that out. Okay, ooh, they have some firepower. Matthew Savoie, who was just drafted second overall. Yeah, phenomenal player here in New Orleans. Oh, that's scary. This is his first postseason action. And then you have Aatu Räty, the former second overall selection in 2021. So they got two phenomenal players right there. Reed Boucher, Toro Pachenko. Okay, Aiden Dudas, Marcus Kruger, third line Cameron Hughes. Okay, not a bad third line. They got this Semyonov, who's actually a pretty decent grinder right there. Fourth line Goudreau, not the good Goudreau, Parr, and Ferrero. You know, I would say this is a pretty solid squad. They got their firepower right there. But if you look at our team, we're so much better. We have no excuses right here to lose. Defensively, oh yes, their fantasy drafted player, Gosta Vandenberg, one of the top defensemen in the Three Thumbs Up Hockey League since he began. 75.69, 110, 112, a perennial 30 goal scorer. As a defenseman, that's never been seen before. In this league especially. That's their top guy. Hickett's isn't bad, but he scares me very much. Their goaltender, Oscar Donsk and Jordan Coy. Any scratch players here? Nothing game changing, but I get why this team would make it. I also get why this team would struggle. But our team needs to get past New Orleans. There is no excuses. If you look at this team, there's no excuses, not even coaching. There's no excuses right now why this team would lose. You got a phenomenal top six, 4 of them being Finnish players, all of them being Eurasian athletes. If you don't know what that is, what was that? The continent, I guess it's 2 continents technically, Europe and Asia. So get over it. They all come from there, okay? So, Game 1 here at the Shoreline Arena. Let's see what we can do against New Orleans. I expect big things. Last year sucked. Let's see if we can play good hockey. Can we get the first goal? That would be nice. Maybe get off to a hot start. Alaska, please don't. Don't be like this team. That'd be nice if you could be solid. Please. A first round win is exactly what the doctor calls for. This is exactly what Alaska needs. And after 20 minutes, it is scoreless. Shots are basically the same. I don't like this game so far. At least it's tied. Can we open the scoring? Power play, Alaska. Of course they score a shorthanded goal. Walston, are you kidding? Oh, don't do this to me, game. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can change. It's 1-0. Owen, get over it. There we go. Euro Niemi. 20 years of age, I think 20, gets on the board, ties this game heading into the third period. We need to get this Game 1 victory. This is huge, especially for this team. 25 shots to 14. We are dominating them in that category, but it is tied. Walsted, you're going to have to step the hell up. Alaska, we need some goal scoring here in the third period. All evened up with 20 minutes remaining. Aturati takes the lead for New Orleans. Are you kidding me? Walsted, for the love of God, don't do this to me in Game 1. Please, this team is driving me up a wall. Get a victory. Brodzinski. Come on. Are you kidding me? I know it's Game 1. I know I'm freaking out. It's because this team is capable of so much more. And we get crapped on in game number 1. Lovely, Alaska. Is this how the first round is going to go? What do I have to change up? What do I have to change up? Oh, stop freaking out, Owen. It's just one game. Tell me what I need to change. There is nothing I can change. We should be good enough, even with our overalls, to crush this team. Oh my God. I know I freaked out, okay? I should have freaked out. That terrible performance in Game 1, and now we're down. You're not in trouble until you lose at home, and we tend to do that a boatload. Speaking of steamers, Game 2, here we go. Oh, we need to tie this series up. Power play New Orleans. Of course they're going to score on Walsted. McCarron ties it. Okay. Oh, this is stressful. I can't lose another round 1. I can't be a part of another round 1 loss here in Alaska. I can't. We need to go on a long playoff run. Second period here in Alaska. Come on, just take a lead. That'd be dope. That'd be great if you could take a lead for once in your friggin' lives, Alaska. You've been so disappointing. Please, take a lead. Power play. Brad Lambert, beauty. 7th overall pick last season, gets the lead. and we will make it to the third period with a 1-goal lead. 1 goal! 1 goal, leading them by 6 whole shots. Isn't that lovely? Lovely. Third period underway. I know, I'm not even gonna say anything because I know our luck is pretty crappy. Niemi! What? 3 goals in the series already for Niemi. 2 power play markers, and that is huge here in game number 2. That should secure the bag. Rem Pitlick on the board to make it a 4-goal lead. We could have used some of those goals last game, but I will take a game number 2 victory to tie the series at 1, heading to New Orleans. I screwed that up. New Orleans. Brodzinski, our leading scorer. Hey, MP3, could you step up for once? That'd be dope. Like, you're 93 overall. You had a billion goals in the regular season. Like, what are you? -1 with 1 assist. Oh, lovely. That's so good. That's amazing. Do you know how good? Just shut up. Seriously? Why is everybody else's fantasy draft player amazing in the postseason, but ours is like, what am I doing? The Steamboat Arena. Let's go. Game number 3. Oh, MP3 on the board. See, I make fun of him. He steps up. Power play New Orleans. Power play us. Oh, Brad Lambert. And Gosta Vandenberg was bound to show up sometime. 2-1. Had that quick 2-goal lead, but it is a very close game. Either way, power play New Orleans. That's a long one. We'll kill it off. Can we get to the end of the first with a lead? Pitlick with another goal in this series. Extends the 2-goal lead. Good. Okay. I know I'm freaking out. Allow me to freak out in this series. We need this round 1 victory very, very much. Okay? I'm going to freak out either way. Every loss this team takes in the first round, I'm going to freak out. Okay? But we're up 2. Second period. Come on, Alaska. Come on. Come on, boys. Come on. Olsen, a 4th liner with the 3-goal lead. That is huge here in game number 3 here in New Orleans. Thomas with a late goal on Wallstead, but a 2-goal lead very, very late. That should be good enough too. Oh, wait, it's the second period. Am I on drugs or something? Third period. Oh my god, this game isn't over. Oh, it's not even that late. I'm recording early. Wallstead, I swear to God. Don't do it. I swear. Wallstead, please. Just please. Niemi with another goal. That is huge. A 2-goal lead late in the third period. It is actually the third period this time, and we will howl with a late goal, and we will take the series lead. Oh, that's nice. I believe that's our first ever series lead ever, if I'm not mistaken. I'm probably wrong, but it feels like it. And we take 2 in a row. Let's see if we can make it a 3-1 series lead here in New Orleans. With Niemi's been our best player. I mean, if you look at Wallstead, he hasn't been bad, but he needs to be better if we want to get through this series. I mean, the other rounds are looking very, very interesting. Who won the championship last year? The Dallas Armadillo? Did they not win? Are they not even in the playoffs? They're not. They won last year. I could be very wrong, but I'm almost positive they won last year, so... I mean, my bets are probably on Hawaii. I never bet on myself. Probably Hawaii. Michigan Fuel, okay. An international division team is yet to win the championship, or the East in general, but let's not worry about that. Let's worry about securing the bag here in round number 1, a 2-1 series lead in game number 4. Here in New Orleans, let's see if we can take a hefty lead. Come on, Alaska. MP3, you gotta step up sooner or later, man. We traded Yager. We didn't think he was a problem, but we knew you weren't gonna be the problem. But you haven't been the most efficient player in the postseason ever for us. You allow them to 2 shots. Wallstead with a quiet period. Now, I know what this means. That means he's going to allow at least 4 goals the rest of the game. So, maybe score 5, Alaska? Second period, come on. Oh, spoke too soon. No, don't do this. If I'm right, I swear to God. Oh my God! Wallstead! Wallstead, you goon! MP3, yay, finally! And it's not like Wallstead's a bad goaltender. They're the same overall. There's no excuses here. Oh, Helvig's in the net. Thank you so much. Third period. MP3, second goal of the evening. Can we make this a game? Callio, his first ever. There we go. 3-goal comeback in the third period, just like that. Power play, New Orleans. Come on, Alaska, do something. You just like that, you made it a game. It's tied. And Lundell late. Is that good enough? Am I a wizard? Oh my dear Lord. What did I say? How did I know that's exactly what was going to happen? I said they're going to score 4 goals. Oh, and we scored 5. I don't know how we pulled that victory. I legitimately have no idea how we won that. We should have lost. This should be a tied series heading into Game 5. I legitimately don't understand any of that. I don't understand. What is going on with this team? I legitimately don't know. MP3, 3 goals. I mean, he's slowly but surely stepping up. Samsonov is a machine, no doubt. Brad Lambert. This first line isn't doing too bad. Eero Niemi is one of my best ever. I mean, we picked him at 19th overall in that draft. Not the best prospect in that draft, but I knew he was the right guy to go with. He is stepping up. Okay, let's see if we can just keep the momentum going, end this series, get to our first ever round number 2. This would be huge, as you can see right there. Manitoba swept Atlanta. Helsinki swept Prague, the best team in the league in round number 1. Michigan swept Montreal. Poor Montreal, making it to the postseason for the first time, I think, ever. Yikes. Game number 5. Don't worry about the rest of the league. Let's just see if we can finish this one out early. First period. Last game was rough. Wallstead, you have to be so much better. A power play there for New Orleans, but we kill it off. That's pretty nice. I'll take it. Power play New Orleans again. And they're going to score. Give them too many, and they're obviously going to score, but Howell, quietly been a really decent player, though, throughout the postseason. He always seems to score in simulations, so 1-1. After the first period, they're tripling us up in shots, 15-5. Wallstead with a really solid period there. Can't blame him at all. Let's just see if we can take this one home. Come on, secure the bag. MP3, 4th goal of the postseason. That's huge right there. Come on, Alaska. Power play. Make it your game. Play your game. You've been playing great all season long. Eero Niemi, the Finnish Flash. I know that's Timo Solani, but I don't care. Pezzetta, free agent acquisition, makes it a 3-goal game for Alaska. They're out shooting us by 10. The simulation is whack. Come on, just end it. End this one, and let's head to the second round for the first time for the first time ever. Ned Mullen, his first ever goal as an Alaska Bear in the postseason. That's what I'm talking about, and it looks like the Bears are headed to the second round for the first time ever. Celebrate a little bit. Wallstead with a strong game right there. He was iffy all series, but for the first time ever, we are headed past the first round. That feels nice. That feels so nice, but a lot of things went wrong that round, which we'll discuss. But let's end this video by just checking out the stats, see who stepped up, see who needs to work on their play. Eero Niemi has been our best player by far, 80 overall at 20 years of age. He is going to grow like a goddamn weave. Did I say weave? I keep saying that. Weed. He's gonna grow like a goddamn weed. Not weave. Snatch that weave. Oh my god. Okay. Great round number 1. A goal per game. I will take that each and every single day. Brodzinski, 6 points. He had a rough regular season. Really rough. 2 really rough regular seasons in a row. Half as many points this year. But coming out in the first round, being a really solid depth player for us with 6 points, I will take that. A rookie in Brad Lambert, beautiful. MP3, I expect this guy to be putting up 2 points per game, especially in this sort of league. He needs to be capable of that. We gave him $11 million. I know what he's capable of, but he needs to be so much better. Rem Pitlick, 4 points, damn good. Howell, damn good. Kallio, pretty solid. Lundell, really good. Samsonov, 4 points, really good. McCarron, not bad. Everybody pitched in. Point-wise, defensively, everybody seemed to be doing pretty well on the offensive side, so I'm okay with that. Defensively, how'd it go? Yeah, defensively is another beast to handle. Our defense is solid, okay? During the regular season, it was really good. Postseason, we allowed a lot of goals in round number 1. Ned Mullen is a minus player, 2 points, tied for first, I guess. I'm not wrong. There's a 4-way tie for first place on defensive scoring. Overall, we didn't do too bad in that department. Goaltending. Jesper Wallstedt was garbage, but he did only have a .295 goals against. That's not too bad. Save percentage was not great. Only 5 games. We did manage to win round number 1, which is honestly quite surprising. But for the first time ever, we're going to have a round number 2. But I guess let's slow sim the rest of round number 1. Houston's up over Saskatoon. Hawaii's up over Seattle. Okay, in the East, Berlin moved past New York, and there's only 1 series going on in the East right now. Let's see how that finishes out. Who's going to take it? Mads Sogard is officially back, and that's some good news to see after the round 1 we had. We will send down Helvig. Helvig, too bad. He actually had 1 solid performance there. He only played like a period and a half of hockey, but I'm glad Sogard is back, getting his. He'll be the starter. Wallstedt did win us that series. Our first ever series win goes to the rookie goaltender, but Sogard is my guy. A few days off, he'll be fully healed. In the East, Stockholm's up. Jeffrey Woodworth. Okay, who's gonna take it? Is Houston gonna go on? Houston moves past Saskatoon. Okay, in the East, we got 1 series remaining. Who's gonna take it? Matt Sogard is fully healed. Dope, and that's going to a Game 7, the only Game 7 of round number 1. Who placing bets? I'm gonna go with Jeffrey Woodworth. Jeffrey Woodworth, does he move past? He does. They will be facing the Helsinki Hawks, the Michigan Fuel versus the Berlin Brewers, the Manitoba Icemen versus Houston, and we are going up against the Hawaii Vipers in round number 2. Just when you thought you could avoid them, they always come knocking. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this one, please leave a like, leave a comment, share with people who think may enjoy this sort of thing. I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.